Hello, and thank you for taking the time to educate yourself on the Employee Retention Tax Credit. As the largest tax attorney network, with collectively over 40,000 amendments filed on behalf of our clients for over $4 billion in refunds, as the nation's leading experts in the ERC program, we're excited you've taken the time to watch this. After finishing this video, take a look around our website as our team has spent a lot of time putting together the most comprehensive information you can find online regarding the ERC program. Our website is a wealth of knowledge. If you're a business that has, or had, 200 to 500 W-2 employees in 2020 and 2021, please watch this video on one of the most lucrative government grant programs to exist for businesses in our lifetimes. Depending on your exact eligibility, the IRS guidelines state, it is possible to get up to $26,000 per eligible W-2 employee. Although different guidelines, if you had more than 500 employees, continue watching as well. If this is not you, consider joining our Referral Partner Program, and refer a business owner you know. We'd love to assist them. You can find more information by clicking the Partners tab on our website. Now stick with me, as I cover what exactly the ERC program is, the ways that your business can qualify, the role that our team plays, and the step-by-step process to claim your refund. The ERC grant is a payroll refund program, meaning, if you had payroll during the pandemic, our team of tax attorneys and CPAs, with decades of payroll experience, should be able to deliver you a refund back, if you meet the IRS eligibility requirements. The ERC program was approved at the same time as PPP as part of the CARES Act in March of 2020, which at the time, you could only get either PPP or ERC, not both. When the Biden administration came to office, the program was updated, and now you can get both, if you're eligible. One of the most appealing details of this program is that the IRS is not requiring that you use these funds in any particular way. The funds don't have to be paid back, and there's no requirement to apply for forgiveness. It's a refund of your payroll and healthcare expenses you paid to keep employees during the pandemic. Use these funds to hire more employees, expand locations, expand product lines, buy more equipment, or even more exciting, take your whole team on a vacation. Since this program is based on payroll, our team needs to understand how many full-time employees you had in 2020 and 2021 compared to 2019. Important factors in calculating the exact amount you could receive as a refund. There are so many factors, nuances, and guidelines that go into total calculations, and dependent on whether you received one or both rounds of PPP funding, we're seeing an internal average of $10,000 to $12,000 per W-2. Yours could be more, or less. As an example, if you had 50 employees, let's be conservative and multiply by 10,000, you could possibly get $500,000. If you had 100 employees, you could possibly get $1 million in refunds. Again, a hypothetical example without our attorney's complete review of your documentation and eligibility. Our team will review your old 941 forms, payroll journals, and any PPP forgiveness application documentation you have. This will allow us to present, down to the penny, the exact dollar amount you could expect in ERC refunds. Now, as you may have guessed, not every business is eligible for these payroll refunds. The IRS does have very specific parameters a business must meet in order to be eligible. As I get into qualifications, I do want you to think about what these funds would mean to your business, how you'll use them. The options are only limited by your imagination, but these funds have changed the lives of hundreds of thousands of business owners just like you, and eventually millions of business owners. Nothing is more fulfilling than hearing the success stories from our clients that put these funds to use in amazing ways. Now, let's get into the eligibility requirements for the ERC program. Your business needs to have been impacted by a reduction in revenue or operationally impacted due to government orders causing a partial or full suspension of your operations. For revenue eligibility, it's either by a 50% or greater reduction in revenue in 2020, or 20% plus in 2021, and that's compared to the same quarter in 2019. Just as a FYI, if you're not 100% sure whether you hit the loss of revenue eligibility, our attorneys and CPA will determine this during document review. If you did, that's great. You'll automatically qualify for the quarters you experienced those revenue reductions. If not, it's not a problem. The IRS specifically states a business may be eligible as well, if they experienced a more than nominal impact to their operations. Nominal impact according to IRS guidelines is an overall impact of 10% or greater. In order to be eligible based on operational impact, you need to be able to attest your business was impacted in one or more ways I'll go over now. Just as a side note, part of our service is discussing with our team and documenting your narrative based on the facts. We'll discuss your specifics, and if we feel those meet the IRS guideline parameters. Now, I want to go over our risk-free contingency fee model as well as how thousands of our clients have reduced, completely eliminated, and even created a very lucrative income stream via our Referral Partnership Program. The best part of how we've structured everything here is the same we've done for years, along with over 40,000 other clients. We've set this up kind of like a partnership, meaning we only get paid after, and only after, you get paid. If we speak, and we find out you're not eligible, you owe us nothing, or if you don't receive any funds, you will never owe us anything. Even if we did all the work, which our clients all agree is the most fair. We do everything on a split, which of course our clients are going to keep the majority. Our contingency fee is based on the number of employees, complexity of your filing and the amount of work we'll put in. Every business is different, and oftentimes, we're dealing with a client that has multiple businesses. When you speak with one of our ERC experts, they will evaluate your case and discuss what we're offering. We're more than fair, especially considering we'll carry all the upfront costs of our staff for doing the work and checking in with the IRS until you get your checks, as well as audit support if needed down the road. We'll do all of this without charging any upfront retainers like most attorneys or CPA would. Let me start to wrap this video up and walk you through the process so you understand your next steps. The process from here for you will be very simple and will require minimum time from you or your delegate, while our team does majority of the heavy lifting. Step 1 will be to complete your eligibility questionnaire for our team to review. Just like when you've retained an attorney or CPA for anything else. The questionnaire should only take 10 minutes or less, and gives our team a head start in determining your eligibility. Help us decide if we're a right fit for you. Upon completing Step 1, you will get instant access to book a call with one of our ERC experts to clarify eligibility, review your questionnaire, discuss the case load, and we'll come to an agreement on a fair contingency fee. Step 3, if we both decide we'd like to work together, we'll email you our engagement letter. This is a very simple few-page contingency agreement outlining our services and fee. Upon signing the engagement letter, in Step 4 you'll be assigned a project manager. Your project manager will email you a secure file link to upload your old 941s, payroll journals, and PPP forgiveness applications, if you took PPP funds. Simple, right? Lastly, Step 5. Once the documents have been uploaded, the team will review, calculate your expected refund, down to the penny, build your case file, prepare your 941X forms, and review with you for final authorization before filing. We'll even handle all communication with the IRS, as well as notify you of progress via email until your money shows up at your door. Now it's time for Step 1. Find the check eligibility button somewhere on this page, and continue through our simple 5-step process. All of the clients we work with, upon learning they are eligible, are eager to move forwards as quickly as possible. We agree, we pride ourselves in our timely process. I'd like you to start gathering the documents we'll need in preparation for a final decision we're both a fit to work together. Again, this will be your old 941 forms, payroll journals, and PPP forgiveness applications, if applicable. You will want to gather years 2019, 2020, and 2021. Also, if you work with a payroll provider, we've worked with them all and will be more than happy to communicate with them, or a CPA to assist in gathering documents. Thank you so much for your time, and we look forward to seeing you in the next step.